So yeah, and I had a personal awakening I'm 34, like 9 years ago when I was 25, coming out of the streets. I 3 times felon, 2.5 years in prison, so I do from 15 to 25. High school dropout, all that shit. That turned my personal life around and self-transformed into the real estate industry. I became very, very successful, multi-millionaire, you know, crazy real estate portfolio. I'm a real estate expert for NBC's Today Show, author, hip hop to homeowners, Morrison, Mr. Real Estate. So, yeah, oh, yes. Correct. I did a campaign with Jeezy from my academy, the Morrison Academy, where we teach real estate. The two dudes from Neiman Marcus from New Orleans.
Right. Oh yeah, my man.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm here with the guy. That's what's up, man.
I'm that guy. You feel me?
No, I remember.
Right. So I started waking up personally, and then just recently, the last 18 months, 2 years, building with Sis. When I was protesting down for Alpha Right in Henfield, Texas, I got introduced to my I guess, conscious awakening, or political awakening, or social awakening for our community. I already understood our economic situation, which is why I changed mine, right? So, anyway, in YMC, all we're doing is just being the glue and solving those 3 issues we talked about. Political oppression, economic exploitation, and social degradation. So if you're politically oppressed, that means you have to be politically empowered. If you're economically exploited, that means you have to be economically stimulated. If you're socially degraded, that means you have to be socially elevated and honored and admired, loved. You understand? So if black people, through media or oppressive government and everything else, in ourselves, in our music and everything else, we degrade ourselves. We degrade our women, degrade ourselves. We just have it's a negative outlook, right? So in order to combat the social side, we gotta just bring in positivity. What's up, King? Don't it feel better? What's up, my nigga? Right? Little things will help raise our morale and help elevate us and honor us. So when I see brothers, so all that helps. Then in regards to our economic exploitation, all we gotta do is stimulate our own economy. We're the poorest in America, the poorest nation or community in America, blacks, statistically. And we have the lowest family wealth. And it's been like that since the time we've been here. But we spend the most money. So 2 things have to happen. 1, we gotta be more financially responsible with our money and buy more assets than liabilities. You know what I'm saying? More houses, more land, more businesses. But secondly, even if we were financially irresponsible and balled out like we ball out, but spent that money within our own businesses, that $1 trillion we spend a year with all the black businesses, that'll be richer black businesses, richer black business owners, richer black families. That you could pass down those businesses to the next generation. Family wealth is how the majority got rich. They created their family wealth off our enslavement for 300 years, while we couldn't read and write for 300 years, we couldn't own land for 300 years, we couldn't own business for 300 years. And then had another 100 years of Jim Crow, where we really couldn't do it. Whereas a few, right? And still, even today, it's still challenges. So we just answer the problem. Once you solve a problem, there's no more problem. So we have to bring that model to our people. And then politically, we have to be empowered or have power. In order for us to unify as black people, we have to unify around something. You can't say unify black people, okay, around what? Where? What? Unify, unity means one. We have to be one. So in order to bring people together, they have to identify with something. One thing that we all can agree on. You may be Muslim, I may be Christian. You may be Blood, you may be Crip. You may be NAACP, you may be Black Panther. You may be whatever, you from Baltimore, you from Jersey, don't make a difference. See, everything divides us. A dude last night in the club dapped me up, right? And was like, yo, I'm not dude in Jersey. He talking shit, we drunk, you know what I'm saying? He's telling me about that. I said, bro, we this though. We this though. Before you Jersey, before you Baltimore, before you Muslim, before you Christian, you this. You black first. So when we identify our red, black, and green flag in our black nation, this is what we actually need to become as independent people. And then we have the solution. The elders already gave us a solution to how we actually become a nation. So many people don't know that black people, we are not considered a people or nation by the world court or United Nations. That's why we can't bring our human rights violations to the world. We're not a people. We're on the same guidelines as far as the worldview as the LGBT community, lesbian, gay, transgender, whatever. There's a people that have issues and they talk about it, but they can't go to the world court because they're not a nation. We can't go to the world court. We're not a nation. But there's a path to nationhood. All we have to do is declare our independence, say, hey, you know what? We are new Africans. This is our flag. This is our creed. This is what we represent. 10,000 of us, 100,000 of us, or 10 million of us, or all 41 million of us. say we this. And if one nation in the world says, one country, African nation, Caribbean nation, Russia, who hates America, anybody, says, you know what, I acknowledge those black people as a nation of people. We then can have a seat at the World Court as an observer and actually sit like big boys and girls and have this human rights discussion as a nation. All it takes for one nation to recognize us as a nation. But we first have to recognize ourselves as a nation. So that will solve our political oppression, is by us unifying around our nation, going to World Court, getting our restitution, getting the reconciliation that's due, reparations that's due, sovereignty that's due, and land that's due. We can get it. We have to identify ourselves as people first, get someone that acknowledges us as a people, and then go to World Court. We're going to win. We have the best case in the world. Japanese Americans got 1.6 billion in reparations for 2 years in internment camps during World War II. America paid them 1.6 billion. Go ahead.